Here we go then, boys and girls. We are 4 games into life in Turkey. We have 2 wins. We have 2 defeats. We are still in the relegation zone, though, but the transfer window is now open. Slight problem is we can't afford to sign anybody, but apparently we're allowed as many loans as we can fit on the team bus. So, loans ahoy! We're going to do a quick recap. We started unemployed with all these leagues loaded, but the big 5 leagues are ones we always manage in. We set to view only. So you can see Germany, France, England, Spain, Italy, plus Argentina and Brazil, because I don't want to manage there. They're all set to view only. So they're going to process, they're going to do stuff, but we couldn't go there for our first job. That's not to say we won't ever go there, but we decided we didn't want to start out there. So we started unemployed. We holidayed forward to yesterday's date. So we took it forward to the 12th of November, unemployed, and just started applying for jobs. We had a couple of interviews. We got interviews in Northern Ireland, in Wales, and here in Turkey. And it's Turkey that we ended up at with Ankara Demirspor. I've been doing some reading and I've learned that the reason there are so many Demirspor, it's not Demirspor, it's Demirspor. The reason there's so many Demirspor clubs in Turkey is the same reason there's so many locomotive clubs in Eastern Europe. It basically is to do with the railway lines. Hold on, I'm gonna check the actual details of it. I'm gonna read it off of Wikipedia. Because I know you lot want to know this, because I was interested in it. And how could I possibly be interested in something you wouldn't be interested in? So, Ankara Demirspor is one of 38 Demirspor clubs in Turkey that were founded by the employees of the Turkish Railways, similar to the locomotive sports clubs of Eastern Europe. Most Demirspor clubs have jersey colours identical to Ankara Demirspor and bear the TCDD symbol on their logo. Ankara Demirspor and Adana Demirspor are the only Demirspor clubs that compete in the Turkish Professional Football League system, and Ankara Demirspor is the only one that is still affiliated with the TCDD. So we had a few people telling me that they'd basically ripped off the other Demirspor. That's why. Because they were all founded by the same people. There you go. Turkish railway facts for you, boys and girls. You didn't think you were getting that, did you? Turkish football facts, Turkish railway facts. And then we came in, we joined the club around here somewhere, start of December. We won our first 2 games, but then we lost our next 2 games. We are still in the relegation zone in the white group. Don't worry, the other one is the red group. If we get relegated from the white group, we do get sacked because there's no playable league below this. So that is it. There is no, oh, well, you gave it a good go, see if you can get us back up again. If we get relegated, we are sacked. So we kind of need to not get relegated. We have made a move on trying to do some transfers. We've brought some loans in. You can see we've brought lots of loans in because we've discovered there's no limit on the loans. We can bring in as many loans as we actually want to bring in. So we're just going to bring in all of the loans. We're also trying to sign this guy, Serhat Tazdemir, who used to play for Posh, which is great. There always has to be a Posh connection somewhere, and it's going to be him. So he's going to be joining us in the summer. Obviously, he could be joining us in a non-playable league. But the job now we've brought in all these new loan players, is to try and win a football match. The transfer window here in Turkey carries on until mid-February, so we've still got a month of transfer window left. I'd like to think we'll start winning some football matches, but look at the amount of loans we've got in our team now. Loans ahoy! That is 6, 7, 8, 9... Sorry, 3... So we've got 7 starters who are loans and another 3 on the bench. So we've got 10 loans in our matchday squad. And we'll have none of this Zealand nonsense. I was signing loans in non-league when Zealand... I'm quoting myself from the YouTube comments earlier. I was doing loans in non-league when Zealand still thought that football was played by cowards in body armour. I did this years before. Years. There's been people who are saying I've ripped off his save. It's the 3rd year in a row we've done this. If anyone's ripped off anyone, goodness me. He's going to be hearing from my lawyers, that's for sure. I feel like the rest of this season, there's not many games left, by the way. There's only like 10 games left. This is very much going to be roll the dice and hope. After the transfer window closes, there's only 6 games remaining. There's not. I didn't scroll far enough. There's loads of games left. Let's play the match. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Because Haroon insisted. He wanted a better striker, if you remember. Oh, we are just getting torn apart. It's almost as if we're playing two kids who've never played a game of football together or separately at centre-back. I am wondering about the wisdom. Let me just check this centre-back partnership. So this guy is 21. He has played 23 games in his career previously. I suspect he's not started many of them. And then his central defensive partner is 23. I mean, they've actually both played fairly regular football. They've never met each other before today, but I don't see that should be a problem. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is one of the best teams in the league. This is the catchily named 1461TR. We're supposed to lose against 1461TR. I bet they've got some songs. What's 1461TR in Turkish? Let's make it into a song. If you don't move with the times, you get left behind. So I'm not just planning on doing this for a year or two for a bit of fun now. This is supposed to be my career that I do for the rest of my life. So I've got to evolve and move with the times, move with the platforms, move with the trends. Speaking of people feeling change, have I seen Marvels? I haven't seen it yet. Anna wants to watch she wants to do the double header, Marvels and Hunger Games. So I think the Hunger Games is out this week, is it? So I think we're going on I want to say Saturday. We'll do one in the afternoon, go for dinner, then one in the evening. What I'm doing here is exactly what you should do in this situation. Flailing around and constantly changing stuff is how to guarantee getting sacked. If I end up getting sacked, then so be it. It was never going to work out here. It was just a job I wasn't going to be able to do long term. But the last thing I'm going to do is constantly bring in new players, constantly changing the tactic. The only chance we've got of survival is settling on a tactic and a team now and playing them together for the next 10, 12, 15 games, however many it is, and hoping that at some point in that run they come good. Because we're not that far behind. If we win 3 games in a row, we're out of the relegation zone. So we just need the team to click. Is there a snow dome in Ankara in case I get sacked? I'm actually training to be a Turkish barber while I'm here. I'm going to have a very sharp beard when I come back. Pass the remote. Thank you very much for the prime. We're just giving away a penalty. For goodness sake! Stop giving away penalties! Get some 6-year loans in. See, the young'uns don't remember the 6-year loans. That's what I mean. I invented loans. I am the loan man. Waffle, thank you very much for 26 months. Out on Game Pass. Well, then, like I say, it's in the Sports Interactive Forum. If we just given away another penalty. Oh, my word. It doesn't rain, it pours, boys and girls. The other thing in the patch is the ridiculous squad depth demands, like the keeper demand in the IX save, is fixed. Good. That definitely needed fixing as well. Right, come on, boys. Let's do a win, shall we? Oh, dear. I've got to hold my nerve. We're playing against better teams than us. We're supposed to lose. We've just got to hold our nerve and hope the wins come, because we don't need many of them. Right, we're going to have to change the tactic. The game's decided we're not allowed to use this one. We always reach this point eventually, so let's kill 2 of these and get something else on. Right, let's try the new tactic. It's going to be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Whoa! Disco goal! What on earth? What's happening? That's new. They've added that into the patch. That's great. What an advert for the game that was. I think that was the stadium getting in the way. We never blame the computer. Just like last night was a Twitch problem, not a computer problem. That was a Football Manager problem, not a computer problem. I spent over $3,000 on this PC. You are not telling me that there's any chance it can ever have a problem. I'm going to be using this PC when I'm a pensioner. And it's still going to be overpowered. I think that's how it works. It's nice while it lasted. I mean, a point is a point against a team pushing for the playoffs. We're not going to turn our nose up to this. But it does feel like we could have won looking at that XG. I know we had a missed penalty, but that only accounts for like, I think 0.85 of XG as a missed penalty, or a penalty in general. So we still got over 2 on our XG without the missed penalty. We might be scoring here. Oh, see that. Ah. Ah. Just waiting for the score to tick over. It has. That could be huge, boys and girls. We will hydrate. This is the game that never ends. It's putting some tension in, isn't it? 5 minutes of time added on, and it takes us to nearly 7. Goodness me. That was a huge result, though. There you go. Chapman looks back to strive forward. Apparently, I've gone back to a 4-2-4 that I've never used before in the save. So, that's nice. Ah! Who the hell are you, Yasin? Well, what position do we randomly need to buy now? Goalkeeper. So we now need a striker and a goalkeeper. Fine. We've now got to just randomly get a goal. I thought, who said this had been taken away? Because we now have to sign a goalkeeper. Because the whole squad is going to mutiny if we don't. I don't think loans make the difference, though, which is stupid as well. But we'll try and bring them both in, because what's the harm? And then we'll bring this guy in for a trial. We'll sign 3 goalkeepers. That'll make them happy. Right, so I've basically just got to tell him he's going to be the star player to calm the squad down, haven't I? This is the... I can't believe we're having to glitch it, but I have to tell this guy he's going to be the star man, and then the squad will calm down. I think is what happens here. Because then they'll see I've signed a star man. Can I try and get away with just bringing him in to the end of the season? Because we don't really want to keep him. We've got a guy called Cock. Right, Cock, you're done. I want it! Oh, Haroon! Right. I mean, here's some strikers. We're now going to... If we can get them for free, we're just going to sign them. And try and get them to the end of the season. We're just going to sign them all. And Haroon's going to chill out. These are the lengths we have to go to try and stay in the league. Orhan Errol is in. Effie Torres is in. We can't get rid of Cock. Ah, get out of here, Cock. Right, there you go. You're a striker. 5 months. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who the hell are you? No, I'm not going to loan you back. He's obviously not good enough if they want a loan back. Right, that goalkeeper's rubbish. That goalkeeper's rubbish. The fans are angry about me bringing them both in. And we're still got a Cock problem. I don't think you're good enough to be part of the squad. You haven't got... You're not as good as most of the rest of the team, Dennis. Right, new goalkeeper coming in. Does that cheer some of the squad up, hopefully? Right, if that hasn't solved... We've signed 3 goalkeepers there. What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't even understand. We've signed 3 goalkeepers, one of them to be a star man, and that still hasn't cheered everybody up. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. You get sacked, you get a payoff. I ain't resigning. I don't even know if that's us or not. Is that us? Have we just scored? I think we scored. It takes me several minutes to work out which colour we are. I think we just scored. Yay! Terry, thank you for the 23 months. I need to start recognising some of the names. Maybe. Probably with good reason. Oh, Haroon! Here we go! Again, I have to apologise to people watching on TikTok who don't get the background music and are wondering what I'm singing along to. You lot should be playing Guess What Kev's Singing. Or come over to Twitch and then you'll hear what I'm singing because you'll be able to hear the music. I can hear the music and I still don't know. This is a great song. Murat, thank you for the sub. I'm probably saying your name wrong. Test it on LOLLUJO too. I think it'll clutter LOLLUJO too as well for this. I don't want to risk that either. Just like I don't want to risk the main channel because that's my income. I don't want to risk LOLLUJO too because that's Chris's income. So we'll do it on a new channel. And there is the closing of the window. That can't be in this league, surely. No, that's just in Turkey in general, isn't it? Because Fenerbahce are in the top league. I was worried for a minute there was teams spending that kind of money in this league. Oh, Yasin, you're unhappy, are you? Oh, no. What will I do? You've got a great beard. And Haroon's unhappy as well. See, this is problematic. But the club atmosphere is very good, so we might be okay. Look at us go. We're up to 11. We're 4 points outside the playoffs. We're closer to the playoffs than the relegate. Oh, no, we're not. It's 3 points, 4 points. We're as mid-table as can be. Confusing team talks now. I don't even do them. For goodness sake. Hi. I'm happy to make a change. Yeah, I'll promise lovely team talks from now on. I'm still not going to do them, but hopefully that will just stop you being grumpy now because I need to avoid relegation now. Oh, what is going on here? Several players feel you've lost the dressing room and no longer have enough support to stay at the club. We have won 5 games in a row. Hello, idiots. Probably shouldn't start the meeting like that. Hello, morons. Nice of none of you to turn up. Some of us no longer feel you're right to manage this team and that you've lost the dressing room. You're fired then, you pillock. Oh. Things aren't great at the moment, but I'm giving everything I've got to improve the situation. I'm confident my levels of support will increase and it will soon be able to move on as a club. I'm not going to promise them anything. They're idiots, not me. The only reason I'm struggling here is because my players have let me down. Some of you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror before you start getting on my back. I'm gonna point the finger and do that one. I'm going for them. Don't blame us for your inability to get that right. Do I care about any of these? I think, oh, Mukat's one of them. I'm going to release all of them. It's management like this that has got you into this situation. You are a cretin. Escalate. Some of you won't be happy until I'm forced out, will you? This is an outrageous way to treat your manager. We need everyone pulling. Right, I'm going to kick the chair and do that. To be honest, you leaving is the only way I can see things improving. A fresh start is what this club needs. Kicking the chair. I'm very angry with how this has gone. I need a screenshot of those 6 players because they're all done. They're finished. We're going for them now. As long as the board don't come for me. Right, you, Captain Fringe, get out of here. You were done. You were done, Mookat. I don't care who you are. Moomin, you're done. You're done. And you're done. Get them gone, idiots. Absolute bumholes. A lot of them. You're unwilling to terminate? Well, I'll just release you on a free then. You're unwilling to terminate? Well, guess what? Release on a free. Mookat, not really interested in what you've got to say, Mookat. I'm just going to release you on a free. You, Moomin, are going to be released on a free. Don't care. Free transfer. And for you, sir, a free transfer. I'm declining to speak to any of you. You are just all out of here. That's him gone, him gone, him gone. There you go. Problem solved. Recall him then. Yeah, don't care. Recall him then. Don't care. It's 8 players down. There we go. Dynamics suddenly looks a lot better. That's how you do it, boys and girls. See, we've got plenty of players. We've got most of a team left. Oh my God, we've lost both strikers and half the back four. Feel bad for Mucat, but really, he should not have joined the gang. Club atmosphere's dropped for some reason. I don't really know why the club atmosphere's dropped. Come on, Haroon, it's all on you. Oh, he's willing to trust me again. I mean, who cares? I've scared him into line now, haven't I? So you do it. He doesn't want to cross me. Right, now we go win a football match. Yigit is a poacher, that's fine. And Umran, target forward. You be a target forward then. That works for me. I did say at the start of the stream that I was ready to deal with people tonight. Exactly, I've dealt with a mutiny. If we come out of this with a win, I'm a genius. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter what the personnel are. We just do set pieces anyway. I could play up front in this team and get a goal every other game just because of the set pieces. There you go, penalty kick. We just need the set pieces. Until the player's down tools. Anyone who does that gets released. I've set the precedent now. And now we're beating Bursaspor. There is nobody out there. We joined mid-season. There has been no good options that we could bring in. But there's no way to tell them that. The idiots. Oh, what a goal! Sefik is the man. Offshore Wasted, thank you for the gifted sub. Phantom, thank you for 17 months. Beautiful stuff. Come on, kick him in the eye. I didn't mean it. Don't take my instructions literally. For goodness sake. Phantom, thank you for the gifted sub. I thought you didn't understand English. Here with the one guy. No, you don't know what I said. Kick him in the arm. Not the eye, the arm. Kick him in the ball sack. Just kick him somewhere. Oh. You know what? A draw there with 10 men against a big team looking for promotion. Happy with that. That's fine. That works. One step closer to safety, which is all we need to achieve this year. We're now 7 points clear of the relegation zone with 9 games left. We're looking good. If we can make it to the summer, we'll build a squad who love me. None of these idiots who don't like me. They'll be gone. Be gone with you, idiots. Right, let's win this game against Adiyaman, who are rock bottom. Oh, this is it. This is where we secure our safety, boys and girls. We might be thinking in terms of getting in the playoffs again after this one. Let's go and do a football. My classroom had a window that went on set, so sometimes I've just put my videos on the big interactive whiteboard, just so that people could see my videos at break time. Board expectation was to avoid relegation. We've definitely done that. We're 9 points clear at the moment. So we're going to get the chance to do a rebuild in the summer. When the database doesn't fall apart after 3 seasons, those first few years are so easy. There's just no point doing it. Haroon again. It's just guaranteed back-to-back promotions. But then you build up so much momentum that you then carry those back-to-back promotions through as well. So it's actually easier than starting in tier 6 because you're guaranteed to get promoted 10, 9, 8, 7 all the way through because the game can't cope with you playing at that level. So you'll just, unless you are a complete buffoon, you'll just get promoted in back-to-back seasons without really having to do a lot. So until Football Manager is actually designed to work down at that level, I ain't playing it down at that level. I'm not a good enough actor to pretend it's hard. That's what you need to manage down at that level. You have to accidentally make mistakes that make it hard when it's not. Boys and girls, we are not getting relegated. Tomorrow night, we try and get promoted. And whether we do or we don't, we've got transfers to do. We've got 6 games left. We're 7 points outside the playoffs. We're 9 points clear of relegation. Unbelievably, the players still don't like me. But we've got almost everyone out of contract in the summer, so we're going to have big transfers to do next summer.